Last week, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York published consumer credit data for the first quarter. Some parts of the story seem to be getting better, while others are getting worse. Hey there, Phil Plourd, head of insights for Ever.Ag. Please be sure to read the disclaimer at the end of this video. All right, according to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, total consumer credit outstanding was at 18.2 trillion at the end of Q1. That was up 0.9% from Q4 and up 2.9% from Q1 of 2024. Now, the overall outstanding amount was a record high, but the year-over-year growth was the smallest since the first quarter of 2021. Credit card balances, well, they actually went down to 1.18 trillion. That was down 2.4% from Q4 and up 6.0% versus a year earlier. Not unusual to see balances decline between Q4 and Q1, presumably as consumers pay off their holiday debts. But this year's decline was actually the biggest in 4 years, and the year-over-year amount outstanding grew by the smallest amount in more than a year. Credit card delinquencies. Now here's a bit of a good news story. They're flattening out. According to the report, 8.8% of accounts were newly delinquent as of Q1. That was down from 9% in Q4. When you look at more seriously delinquent accounts, 90 days plus, that was at 7.0%, down from 7.2% the prior quarter. Here's where things are going to get interesting and going to grab the spotlight over the next few months. Student loan balances are elevated, and the government is cracking down on repayment. They're looking for the money back. We had 1.63 trillion outstanding as of Q1. The average person with a bachelor's degree and a student loan payment is paying between $312 and $647 per month, and that's going to be a problem. That money has to come from somewhere. JP Morgan says that disposable personal income could go down between 3.1 billion and 8.5 billion every month as those loan payments start rolling again. Something to keep an eye on. If you want to follow this story and if you want to read more, sign up for Phil Plourd's Monday Morning Demand Notes. Email us at insights@ever.ag.